Kent Pearson Money Talk back here with another video. And this video shouldn't be too long. So today's topic is going to be how to create generational wealth. So basically, this is something that we all wish our grandparents did or parents did for us. Left us some wealth, left us some money. We all wish that. Some of us were lucky. We had rich parents or rich grandparents. I didn't though. I didn't get SH. Wait, I did get some property. No, my mom got some property, so I guess it'll kind of get passed down to me, but I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I guess we'll see. But anyway, how do you lead generational wealth? Sometimes people work for a while, they build up so much money, and you think to yourself, dude, this guy's 85 years old, and he have all these millions. He's on the verge of dying. What does he plan on doing with this money? Well, here's the thing. That guy's probably going to pass that money down to his kids, his grandkids, maybe even great-grandkids. Because he wasn't just building that wealth for himself. He was building that wealth for the generations after him. Because he likely grew up poor or probably low middle class. A lot of us were like that. We grew up poor or low middle class. We weren't able to do much. So we want our kids to have more than what we had. I know I would. I would want my kid to have more than what I had. One way to pretty much leave some wealth for the next generation is investments. People invest in stocks for like years, so that is one way to invest. I know some people like that is gambling. I mean, not quite. I mean, it's true that you could lose all your money in some of these companies. You just gotta make sure it's a good company. As long as it's a good company, I mean, you shouldn't lose much. I know Carvana is pretty low right now. I mean, is it a buy or is it not a buy? That is the question. I mean, I should do a video with Carvana. I don't know if I've done one yet, but anyway. Some of these companies, you put money into them, they will grow like crazy. And as we all know, there's like two types of stocks. There's a growth stock. You pretty much buy when it's like, let's use Amazon for example. Right now, Amazon's a good buy. It's like $109. I'm just estimating. It's probably more or less than that. But let's be honest, that stock is going to shoot up. A year from now, it could. I'm not saying it will, but it could be like $500 a year from now. So if you invested like 10 shares of Amazon when it was like $109, and the next year it's like $500, guess what? That's gonna be like a $4,000 profit right there. Then there's the dividends investing. They pretty much pay you a certain percentage of interest. So dividends is pretty much like, just think of interest in the bank. That's basically what dividend is. They basically changed the name. So dividends is basically interest that you're getting paid for each stock. And the more stocks you have, the more dividends you're gonna get paid. And you see my past videos, those dividends, they could shoot up like crazy. So if you've been pretty much like investing in stocks for like years, for like decades, you're probably wondering, let's use Comcast for example. Comcast How much do they pay right now? Is it $23? I mean, not dollars, but 23 cents. Yeah, maybe they pay like 23 cents. And right now, it pretty much costs like around $50, give or take. But what if you bought like one share of Comcast every single month? So that'd be 12 a year. And you did this for like 40 years. So 12 a year times what? 10, which would be 120 for every decade, times 4. So that'll be 480 shares of Comcast. And let's time that by 0.23. I mean, my math's correct. That'd be like $110 once every 3 months. So it's not too bad. Also, if that person bought like 10 shares a month, then just add an extra 0 to that. And let's go to the next one, which is pretty much going to be the last one I'm going to go over. So I'm just going to go over to investments and company, pretty much like building a company. Maybe you built a company from scratch, and that company became like a success. That's another way to pretty much leave wealth down to your family. Because at some point you are going to get old. You are going to die. Because we cannot fight getting old. So when it's time to let it go, it is time to let it go. It's time to pass that wealth down to the next generation. So if you have a company, I mean, that could last for several generations, because just think of Walmart. The original owner is dead, but the people that came after him, like his kids, grandkids, they are rich. They're all billionaires. And the same thing can happen to your family if you have a good company. The company has to be good. You have to teach your sons and your daughters to run that company. And once they get a hang of it, you can finally step down, let them run it. Then when you're gone, they teach their kids, which will pretty much be their grandkids. They teach them how to run a company. Then they teach their kids how to run a company. So the wealth will get passed on, hopefully. And that is how I'm saying, that is pretty much ways you could pass down generational wealth. So you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. And let's get 1,000 subscribers. Because I would love to give a $100 tip to an Uber Eats driver. Because you see my video yesterday. I show you me getting like a $50 tip to a driver. I mean, the video was like, I was pretty much reacting to the video I did like a year ago. But anyway, hope you loved the video. Bye for now.